in a suburban mall in San Bruno, which pays homage to a horse racing legacy. On August 27th, a culmination of 10 years of planning and determination, the Tanforan Memorial honors not the horse racing history, but rewrites the untold history of the site. The Tanforan Assembly Center, where thousands of people of Japanese descent, most of whom were American citizens, were incarcerated prior to their transfer to their final camp destinations. Nichibei rider Tomo Hirai caught up with Doug Yamamoto, president of the All-Volunteer Memorial Organizing Committee.
Well, in March 2000, early part of March 2012, first BART board meeting, Richard Noba made a presentation before the BART board in the open public session, proposing a photo exhibit with Dorothea Lange and Paul Kitagaki photos. And he wanted me to come. He wants some company, so I went with him to the board meeting. He made the proposal. BART jumped on it. They endorsed it to the extent that Grace Kruniken, who was the general manager of BART at the time, as we were leaving at the end of the meeting, she chased us down the hallway and gave us a card. Said, "Call me." So that started out the road for the exhibit, the photo exhibit. They're supposed to have been temporary for 90 days or 30 days or whatever. It turned into 10 years. It was just up until a couple weeks ago.
We also caught up with Steve Okamoto, vice president of the organizing committee.
I was 5 weeks old when our family was sent here to Tanforan. So I don't remember too much, but my mom, as I got older, said she didn't remember too much either, but the thing she would never forget was the smell of the horse manure.
The memorial was erected as an example of what single families had to endure in a 9-foot by 20-foot horse stall, which had no privacy, no furniture, no water, no toilet facilities, and no source of heat. The Memorial Plaza features informational panels, the names of all those imprisoned at the horse racetrack, and a statue of the Mochida sisters, 2 girls Dorothea Lange photographed as they were uprooted from their homes to be sent to Tanforan. Counterpart to the memorial outside, the San Bruno BART station also installed a new exhibit, Tanforan Incarceration 1942, Resilience Behind Barbed Wire. The exhibit, curated by San Francisco Bay Area artist Naomi Judy Shintani, is an updated exhibit based on award-winning photographer Paul Kitagaki Jr.'s 2012 exhibit. We talked to Jennifer Easton, BART's art program director, on the creation of the exhibit.
So when I started at BART about 6 years ago, the Tanforan Memorial program was already underway. They were doing their fundraising, designing, things like that. And there was an exhibit here that was installed in 2012, right? And the exhibit was starting to show its age, I would say. And it was also, as a transit person, it was hard to see. The frames were small, the type was small, and people weren't really stopping to look at it. And we knew it was going to be an important adjunct piece to the memorial. So we talked to the Tanforan committee, and they were very supportive of us redoing the exhibit. So it would be a little more durational, as we say, a little more appropriate to a transit station, is what I would say. And so that's what got us going on this exhibit and putting in the new exhibit.
We also talked with Robert Rayburn, BART board member, about how important it was to him to bring the exhibit to life.
Well, it was the TAMC committee, the Tanforan Assembly Center Memorial Committee, that came before the BART board in 2011 and asked for our help to create a permanent memorial at the San Bruno BART station. And my own background, I had a reverence for Mineo Kubo, a Japanese-American artist, the first female to graduate from UC Berkeley in 1935, first female Japanese-American to graduate from UC Berkeley. And it was her art depictions that I encountered in the house I bought in 1984 in Oakland. This is a station that I've adopted because it has so much meaning to me and to the Japanese American community that I revere.
The Tanforan Memorial is open 7 days a week and is accessible publicly. The BART exhibit is accessible through the BART station during normal BART hours. If traveling to Tanforan outside of BART, please ask the station attendant for access. This is Viloria for Tomo Hirai for the Nichibei Cafe.